There is no such thing as sexual compatibility. If you stay with me in this video, I'm going to explain to you why the whole concept of sexual compatibility is a myth. And also, I'm going to share with you what you need to focus on instead of sexual compatibility. First of all, let's even go back to creation, like how the whole concept of marriage came into being. God himself is the one who created and established the institution of marriage. In Genesis chapter 2 from verse 18 down to 24, you realize how God by himself established the institution of marriage, where he says it's not good for a man to be alone, I'm going to get him a helpmate. You know how it ended. And he did not just leave us there is an instruction. In Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4, the Bible says that marriage is honorable in all and the bed undefiled, but warmongers and adulterers God will judge. Now the key word here is bed undefiled. Look at this from this perspective for a minute. If there is anything as sexual compatibility, why is God saying bed undefiled? That means he expects for you to go into marriage like not having any form of experience whatsoever. Why are we talking about sexual compatibility when you've not even had any experience before? How would you know what is good or what is suitable or what is not when you're not supposed to even do it? You see, this is the reason why a lot of young people, in a quest to finding this sexual compatibility, they end up sleeping with a whole lot of people, acquiring a lot of knowledge, a lot of like expertise and skills that maybe their partner in future might not even need or might not even like. Tying up their souls, body, and spirit with a lot of people, carrying this whole baggage along just because you want to know this one, it's too long. I know, like this one, it's too short. This one, it's too the shout. You know, all of this exposing yourself to a whole lot of danger just because you want to know if you're sexually compatible with someone or not. That is just a waste of time because you're not even supposed to have this experience in the first place. You see, that is one of the reasons why divorce rate is increasing nowadays, because you see people filing for divorce because they tell you that we're not sexually compatible, because some people have like unsatiable needs and desires that no one will be able to satisfy. Why? Because they've exposed themselves to so much knowledge, so many things that now they are now in this whole marriage thing and their partner doesn't even want it. He doesn't want to see it, and you know, a whole lot. You see, this whole marriage thing is not for children, it's for matured minds. When I say matured mind, I don't mean age, or maybe you have to be a certain age before you go into marriage. Maturity is not by age. There are people who are 45, 50 and they don't get sense. Sorry, but they don't get sense. And there are people who are just 18, 19, 20, and you see they are already matured physically, mentally, you know, emotionally, psychologically, they are ready. This reminds me of this wedding caption I saw, or maybe pre-wedding caption I saw some years back. This couple just wrote, "We are ready," and they included the year and their name. And you know, it didn't make sense to me at that time until like recently I began to remember these things. I'm like, okay, wow, no wonder they said they are ready. Because you have to be ready emotionally, physically, financially, all the nally you need to ready. Because not be child's play. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see the reason why I feel that the whole concept doesn't even make any sense. Because how can you tell me you're trying to look for someone you're sexually compatible with when you don't even know what is going to happen tomorrow? Okay, let's look at it this way. Tell me what is going to happen tomorrow. And I'll agree with the whole concept of sexual compatibility. Listen, there is no guarantee for tomorrow. Life happens. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You can be compatible today and tomorrow you're not compatible. For example, he's a horseman. He can go 11 rounds, in fact, 20 rounds. And now you're married to him. The pressures of life is pressing on him. Financially, he's going under the economic stress and everything. His job is stressing him and he doesn't even have his libido anymore. What would you do? What if you had chosen him just because you know he's a horse, he's a bit do this one, he's a bit do that one, and now, Oga no they even stand up again? What would you do in that case? Life happens. Even for women give birth and the whole thing changes. Your girl that can ride and do all those things now, if you even touch her breast, she's like, please, you know, everything irritates her. The whole thing changes her system. Now she has children, her focus has changed, and you think that before she thinks about you, now she's thinking about her children. Sometimes it comes naturally. And that leads me to the next part of this video. What are you supposed to focus on instead of chasing sexual compatibility? You're supposed to chase sexual commitment. And what is sexual commitment? This is two people who are committed to learning, exploring, and pleasing each other in bed. Like you're committed to this person. We're committed to learning. If you're virgins, for example, and you've not had any experience before and you go into marriage, you're committed to reading books together, exploring your bodies together, pleasing each other, trying to find out what kicks. Do you understand what I mean? Like just being there for each other. That is what you should chase. Because in times where someone is under pressure or someone is sick or life in general is just happening, this is what is going to hold you together. Now, because there is a commitment to learning, first of all, you know what or why these things are happening and you pursue knowledge in order to be able to solve these situations. You keep exploring and finding out ways to please each other every day. That is the ultimate commitment. So there is no need for you to waste all of your energy, entangling yourself with all of these things that are outside in a quest for sexual compatibility. What you should do is to make this conscious decision, right? Love is a conscious decision to commit to love, to sacrifice, to make adjustments for your partner. And sexual commitment is not out of the list. When you commit to your partner to learning, to growing together, to just, finding your way every day as it comes, that is the ultimate thing you need to put your attention and focus on. Tomorrow is not promised. We don't know what will happen. Some of you are just going testing. They carry for one chance. They carry go where you don't know. Carry you go where you don't know. Be careful. No, they enter all this bandwagon, all this bus. Now one chance, so. Thank you so much for watching. Please book the like button, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.